Okay.
90% of the road that you've driven on is road stone, quarried from outside.
Okay.
Okay. Don't forget this end where it's tapered. I have to come a bit closer. Right, oh, you've got that as well, haven't you? The mast is still the same as yours. But if you notice that at the end, there's a taper bit, isn't there?
Yeah.
Can you see that? So what it is, so that the sail fits in the right direction when it's on. Okay? Right. Am I going too fast?
No, it's just the reflection. It's
Okay.
trying to see. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I think you'd be better standing now. Looking down. It's on behind you. Stand at the top there.
Right. Now the thing we've got to get right, you know that tapered bit at the top? What I showed you?
Yeah.
Right. If I can do it this way. Right. You want that taper bit to fit over that piece. You get me? Otherwise you'll have that round there and the sail won't be lying right. I don't know if you can.
Okay.
Right. That's what you're looking at the
Right.
end,
Right.
to be in line with that. So that's a straight line going down.
Right.
Okay. Right. Right. Let's just okay.
Okay.
Right, I'll
like-
just show you that because it's dead the same on the one you're getting in. If you can see that taper end,
Yep.
if that's not lying right, when you come to put the sail in, it's all crooked and you ain't got that straight line. So that's what we got. And then the burgee, we tend to push down the side.
Alright, okay.
So if you treat yourself to one, you just push it down the side just there, and then about that far in, and it will stay until you get it out. So now we've got that. Right, if you can hold that, we're going to roll it a little bit. Right, just 1 second. Okay. So basically, we've got a sail on the mast. The next thing we want to put on will be the bobbin.
The bobbin, right.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I put this across like this, just like that. Right, you know which way this one goes, Nick? That way or that way?
That way.
Right, okay. Let's sort that out. Everything's on. So then, when the bobbin's on, we can place that into there.
camera here and the sun's behind you.
Which goes on.
No, I'm not. Okay. I don't know what that's I'm getting it. That's why Roy's videoing it.
Right. You want to keep your eye on that distance. I would say about that. Start off at about roughly about 3 fingers to start off with, because it does affect the shape, how far down it is. So if you go about roughly about that distance away, you know.
Not my fingers, actually.
No, but just to refine it, it does make a big difference where that's set. Okay.
What, not be to there, just the reef, not is it?
Yeah. You know, so that's that. Right, so that will be, if I just push this in now. Right, so you put that on when you've got that on, so you don't have to undo it to find it again. So that's like that. That faces upwards. Right, so that's beautiful. Your bogee's in, that's tied to that. Rough distance of what that wants to be, wanted the wind strength, so that's super. That's in, it's down in the bottom, into the bottom piece. Pull them in. If I happen to go to his starboard side, then I know, you know, there's not much I can do. I'm going to have to lean over the boat, that means I'm hanging over. So if I get them both on the port side, then it just works that way.
I'm just going to repeat this for the benefit of the video. So both splices for the jib and for the main has to be on the port side of the boat.
When the sail is fully out.
When the sail's fully out.
Yeah.
So right. So see.
What I'm doing now, I've put them on the port side because I'm going to unwind the sail behind.
Right.
So it's on. These are on the port side. Right. You can't see them very well, but they are on the port side. Right.
It's just the scaling down. I'd put them on the port side, and when I pulled the sail all out,
it comes on the starboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what it is, I'll put them on the port side, and if you notice, I'll roll it out behind.
Ah.
Right.
All right.
Then when I've got to pull them in, I will pull them from the starboard port side, and it will end up on the starboard side.
Right. Okay.
That's why I'm leaving little bits out, but you know that's
right.
It's just for convenience. So virtually, I know on the right side, and I know I won't need it until that is locked up. Right. So that's that.
Right.
Okay. The jib.
Yeah. The jib.
Right.
Right,
now this is a little thing about the jib. The jib, you've got to bring that forward.
I can do that bit. Twist it over and push it back.
Yeah.
I can do that bit.
Right. That's super. But that's what it's about. Right. So because I've got that like that, I put that into there.
You put it on through the middle of that channel.
Right.
Yeah, I can remember that bit.
Wow.
Right. There you go. And don't forget that is pointing back.
Which bit? Oh yeah,
The brass bit.
Yeah.
So if I unfold them by hand, these are already set, isn't there?
Yeah.
But if I had to reef them out, then I'm undoing it completely opposite to what I want. So that's it. Right, when you've got that, we're going to look at the boom.
Okay.
Let me put it that side, then you'll be able to get a photo, because we want to look down it to make sure. Right, so what I tend to do is put that like that, look for the top. If I'm just have a look around here. make sure these are all right, Roy. Can you get that bit? You might be able to come around my side. You know that there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Yeah.
Right. Now, if you notice one thing on this one, that's paste facing that way, isn't it? So to pull it, you've got to turn it round. That's wrong, isn't it?
Right, yeah,
That
yeah.
needs to be facing that way,
Yes, yes,
right?
yes.
So you can see the mistake on that
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So we've got that. Right. My principle, your keel will be down,
Yes,
right, because they'll tow it with the keel up.
yes.
The first thing you want to do is get the keel to drop down.
Right.
Once the keel's dropped down, right,
Table.
right, get it tied up. You see this, all this string? Use that instead of the long pin. Wrap it round through here. Make sure you're not tying any of the ropes in, and then tie it round that. That will keep it down. Okay.
Right.
Right. I'll go a bit more.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've got that. We know that this is all right. That's okay. Right, so now we can take it to the pontoon, and they'll take it to the mooring. Once it's at the mooring, someone will drop the keel for you. What you have to make sure is that if they put this in, that you have
Thin bit.
the thin bit, right, which is that side,
Yes.
facing backwards, and the thick bit facing nearest the boat.
Thick bit front. Yeah.
So if I put it like this, you got that. So you got the thick at the front and the thin at the back.
Yes.
Okay, so then that goes down. Right, so the keel's down. It's safe for you to get in the boat now. You don't go in the boat if that keel isn't down.
We wouldn't get into it anyway, would we?
No, but
It needs
it's
to be in there.
when you're in a panic and you're in a hurry, it's, or if you see a helper trying to get in the boat, when the keel is up, you say, "Oh, whoa,
Dangerous.
please don't get in it. Let's just drop the boat down, keel down." Because you know you get some helpers. They think, "Oh, it's all right. I can do it," and they'll stand in it. But if you explain to them, you know that it's safer for them to put the keel down before they get in. Some will say, "I've done it 100 times. I'll be all right." Then you can't do nothing about that. But at least you actually say to them, "Look, before you stand in it, drop the keel down," you know, and so it's make it safe. Because if they don't know, and some will know about it, it means that you've put them in the right situation, that they don't go in and then all of a sudden they're in the water. Right, so that's one helper less. He's gone home because all his clothes is wet. You just check the rudder for movement that way. That way. Right. The reason why I've done that first is just to make sure that I ain't sitting in it and one of the lines
Right.
tighten up underneath. On the hip we've got the lines that actually run from the to operate the steering.
Yeah.
So that's really why
There's
I
a
try.
mesh under there, isn't there?
No,
No, what is it under there?
no, they're those clips for the tension cord to keep some tension on these ropes.
Right.
Or they become slaggy.
And what are they supposed to do? What are they,
It just keeps them tension, otherwise they'll fall
what
down.
are we checking for when we go under?
Yeah, on the day, if these are loose and saggy, then the tension here needs to be altered so that they don't drop down. They're actually like that. So they you know, but you'll soon see because these will be lying in the bottom of the boat.
Can we just have a quick look, sorry.
Sorry.
I've never seen.
Right. Right. You see, this one's right because the tension is holding it up. Right.
Yeah.
This one's not right
Oh, it's loose.
because look, it still works, but it's not right.
Right.
Because look, it's dropping down. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be like that. It
Yeah.
should be like that.
Yeah, so how do you get it to...
Right. What you got to do, you have to like get them to re-rig it for you, but that will create a problem. It's just that it means it's not flopping about. Okay.
Right, so what have they done wrong for it to be that?
What they did, we have to undo this and wind the spool round and then re-tension it
Right.
because it's not tensioned quite correct. Right. So we can take some tension out the other side by pulling on the other side. This side we can take the tension out. But if you notice,